Hi, I'm Meo Burgess, and I'm making this video because it's time for a change. For years, we have been told to stay in a child place. And we did. We stayed quiet. And we listened. We watched. We waited. And today, I'm here to ask y'all to listen to me. This generation. In the world we live in, Black youth are being told that in order to be successful, you have to leave. That in order to be successful, you have to distance yourself from the hood. Distance yourself from your people. Change the way you wear your hair or you dress. Change the way that we talk. Just change our whole identity. Our personality. I don't agree with that at all. For me, success should always speak for itself. It shouldn't matter the color of our skin or the zip code we live in. We are reminded daily that none of our wins come easily. We are reminded daily that even though our ancestors fought for our freedom 100 years ago, we are not truly free. We still have to fight to get treated with respect from our teachers, from our peers, from the police, but more importantly, from our communities. We have to fight for respect. George Floyd's death emotionally triggered the Black community. My generation was lucky to see the first Black vice president. That's sad. But I also live in a time where we constantly see people who look like us. Our best friends, our brothers, our dads, our moms, our grandmas being killed every day because of the color of our skin. You get to a point where it becomes a harsh reality. As a person of color, a lot of the time, people who are faced with the struggle to move forward because all they see is the struggle. That is what keeps the system of racism going. It keeps it alive. The people who are constantly beaten down are trained to believe that we can move forward because of every obstacles that racism builds in our path. We deserve to live in a world where we feel safe as being a Black man or a Black woman, and that we feel safe being Black. Our parents shouldn't deserve to have to worry about us. They deserve to be able to relax and let us go outside and play with our friends without having to come and check on us every 5 minutes to make sure that we are okay. They shouldn't have to worry about us going to the store. They shouldn't have to worry about us making it back home alive. It is tiring. They deserve to relax and just kick back. It's sad. They're worrying about us every day. They deserve to sleep in a house where they feel safe at. Not to worry about, having their door kicked down and being murdered. Kids deserve to play in the yard and feeling safe. To be able to play with their water guns and not having to be shot. We deserve to be able to wear a hoodie without having to be killed. This fight of racism needs to stop. We shouldn't have to worry about getting out our own cars and being pulled over by the police and racially profiled. We shouldn't have to go through that. We should be able to go in a store and purchase our items and come out of there alive. We shouldn't have to worry about being killed when we come out of the store. It's sickening. We have been doing this for so long. This fight of racism supposed to have been over. But no, it's still here today in 2021. We're still fighting. That was never meant to be fought in the first place. It's not my responsibility to have to worry about the whites judging us by the color of our skin. But I still do it because I want to see a change in the community across this country. This fight is much bigger than me. Nothing in this world will ever truly change until we all let go of the hate we have for one another. When it comes to the future of our country, we need to start from scratch. I want to see a world where folks, don't have to worry about not affording basics, human needs to food, shelter, essentials, education, medical care. I want a world where blacks aren't seen as criminals, where we don't put profiles on us and we don't get targets on us every day we walk out of our houses. We deserve to live our life like they do and not being scared to live our lives because we're targeted every single day. I want to see a cultural shift, getting rid of the idea that in order to make it anywhere and be successful in this world, you're on your own. I want everyone to care about one another. Injustice is tired to everyone around them. I mean, everyone to stop. I'm begging you guys to stop the hate. Please. Start to love one another and stop killing us. Because if God wanted us all to be the same, He would have made us all the same. But no, we're different. And we know that. But we should not have a target on our back every time we walk out of this house. Every time we step foot in the streets or come out of a store or in your car, anywhere, we shouldn't happen to worry about being killed. We deserve to live like you guys too. Not all blacks are criminals, and not all whites are racist. We shouldn't happen to get racially profiled because of the way that we look or we dress, because of our hairstyles. We are in this world also. The world just doesn't around one culture. It doesn't. This world is big enough for everyone to have a place in and not having to be worried about being killed the next day or our parents having to bury us. That is not the way that it's supposed to go. Our generation is getting killed so young. And we're seeing so many people lose their lives. It is time for a change. And the time is now to take our community back and to love one another. Thank you.